Let's move to Ashanti region. In the Ashanti region, Honorable Ken Japan was there. And I heard a lot of tribal stuff went on there. Tribalism, a kind of tribalism. I said, a Kosupa Ashanti region when Honorable Ken Japan was there. Now, you see, you only ask yourself, say, elections were different dynamics. Say, uko campaign chire MPP delegates. Asema obeka chire omo no, different from when you are campaigning for Ghanaians for general election. Kamin kwanka. I understand, say, politically, no. Muntieni yewu. Eba no politics more. Most of the things Honorable Ken Japan is saying this time around, no. Like I say, yenja nonka. Eba no politically. Nsem bebrea Honorable Ken Japan is saying, said, Baumia Luzi Poto, we should not. That is his campaign message. That is what he thinks, say, that can get voters to vote for him 31st. Right? Now, Baumia camp, no, what we are supposed to do is say, Okoka, then we come and debunk it. We come and give delegates reasons why whatever he said, no, wasn't the best. So, no problem. If Honorable Ken Japan goes about saying, say, that is what he thinks he can tell the delegates for the delegates to vote for him. Is that not so? Right. But what is the truth of the matter? The truth of the matter is, say, if we start campaigning or doing politics basing on tribal lines, if we start doing campaign or politics basing on tribal lines, then number one, we are going out of our constitution because our constitution has forbidden the fact, say, we cannot create political parties based on tribe or based on religion. And we creative political parties be say Christians Congress there be per our constitution. If you are creating a political party, say fetish free space or joining more, you will allow. Say Muslim you will allow. Say Christian you will allow. That is why in NDC there are Christians, there are Muslims. In MPP there is the same thing. And he say MPP starts doing that tribal politicking. Say, I had here unya Kenya untiminye flag bearer. Then already we can just get ready to say a co-election bumu. Obit media some echo Supreme Court to dissolve MPP, and that is the end. Yentimi co-election. So that is one of the downsides of doing tribal political campaign. Number two, if we start doing campaign because so and so is an account, let's vote for him to become flag bearer. Then a time will come, a time will come. This is funny, but it might happen. A time might come, we will start selecting a leader because he has beard. Oh, Papa, where the Owaboji say, enti yento abamano as flag bearer. It will happen. If we allow messages like this, say, oh, and you say me wanyan sound, and you say me wajian, met me the transform a party, no, any Ghana at large, there be, but my semne say, me I can't muto abanamami. No. And when you go saying things like you will not allow Northerners to hijack the party and all those things, Mama Pon said, I blame the leadership. Yes, I mean, it's quite right. Now, I mean, when you look at our political party, our party right now, breakdown now, ufa delegates now, 61% air accounts. 61. When you take that number out, the next largest tribe, our MPP must say no, Dagbanis, Northerners, they are about 19%. among the delegates of MPP. 19%. A very, very substantial number. And say, Obi Kachiro say, vote for me because I am an Akan. And you know want to allow Northerners to hijack our party. What the person is telling you, say, those 19% are more for me MPP delegates. No. Yen pa mo free party nemo. Yen make you more ideal. Yen make you more who say, who dear, whatever you do, you are good for nothing. 19% of our delegates. And when I'm saying 19%, let your mind go to 19% of about 260,000 people. That is half substantial number, no yeah. You see, me but I know says there's a saying. I can't say. I say ntokwano funwa. I or something like that. When you look at the campaign of Honorable Ken Japan, you realize say on himself election will lose ye on one. Honorable Ken Japan knows say 31st January election will lose. He's aware. And it is because he's aware that already he is taking that position that would frighten delegates. Someone will tell you, say, if I don't go and vote for Ken right now for him to win, Papa, he will do everything for us to lose again in 2028. So let me just go and vote for him like that because I don't want trouble for the party. That is the kind of politics our Honorable Ken is beginning to run with the party in election way. So you saw, say, in the interview, UTV, Ebisano say, if he loses, will he support Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia if he wins, or say he cannot say. All because he's preparing the minds of the delegates, say, media, someone to Amamia, party no yebe guno. That is what he's doing. A psychological game, noble. But delegates must not fall for it. We must not fall for it because if we allow ourselves to fall for it, then there's going to be a very, very big issue in the MPP where Gans, EWS, Northerners will say, okay, take your party. Go alone. Abi, when accounts went and they lost, you people repeated them. But a minority tribe person called there, Mrs. Hanwa to go. And yes, sir, I'm party. And when that happens, man will share come idea. Just 1 year in opposition, you. Another 3 years, I will count. Now, constitution also no Moses. And to 2028, you got to abana. Nipa obe winning no. Obetina say obetina akunyano for 5 years. 5 years. 5 years. Now Ghana for some mass and nipa 2 terms. It means that if MPP, we don't choose the right candidate in January, we are likely to stay in opposition for 14 years. 14 years. 14 years. You now add 14 years to your age currently. Whatever 14 years, I can't age you. And see how old you will be before MPP comes back to power in case we don't make the right choice this January. Me, I've added the 14 years. Now maybe I'm age ninano. I can't imagine it. It's for that reason that, or therefore there be me. It's for that reason that we cannot afford to make the wrong choice. Pamuchopa.
I'm not cry exposing it well. Because now, say a chroma, he would have pushed him more. But at least, he be on the first interview with him, into a charitable with him somehow. But next more can near many be or sebi. Leaders we na yenyano and I call it for. I mean the boldness. As I say, he feels entitled. Just untouchable. And this it's somehow can or hifa. Just say would you be a simple say Kennedy obi pe Kennedy who has a maka internet you get Kennedy who has you don't need Baumia, you don't need support to be or she you don't need Obia. Clearly, never some day it ran through. Obia Watra Ghana were near 15 years and beyond over the last 10 years in our political environment. Obia Nim Harvest, I mean how venom he is. Who here a rocket science to know? And he said, it will be a po who be a wine a question be a chi. It's quite strange. Say Ubia, he claims on social media, but yet I found that he attend free body. And who see, say Baumian a shoe moon in a chin abu funa. And Crawford so Alex that in your own camp, and the other anoye. Our Omega ya baby. So can 2020 to me de obi a bed near my writing betuja. Oh, I've been for heaven's sake. So wait now but try how we on. Clearly, he's on the destructive mission. Onye na dream da. Clearly, obi away psychology be being said clearly akwawi you deep in his mind clearly. Onye na dream super president. Anyi wo no Ken esuni bi no. Intini ya obwa. For whichever reason I fool say anko ni de. Intino obedient. Intisa oko interview. You had opportunity. It's internal contest. Speak to the delegates who are going to vote. Secondly, say who will be Magana for fine, you be Timiache. Now I say you pitch against one candidate. Now do you know more Makane? So the only BBR F1 event when any of them emerging the winner. What about that one? Is it only targeted at one person? Just say, oh, Nadia Way and Unia, the money you who say, we are, oh, or no both two sides. Inti anyone onimsu untime weni. Inti uwia, you need a lot of energy to be able to, reset and, the volume now appear going. Na ana na adi bia me yana say, me dia me kanokore. Who told you say na who kanokore? Ken, your friend say unia, me da. Timi no ka say me dia me kanokore, unni mabrabo biada. One tell say na kanokore. And it is intriguing. Baby could have me say, but still he goes where now I suppose no who lose grounds more. Or could baby not out who with Nisikano and then Nisikano and I will see and I will see. You see, who told you that we are singing and any part of was saying Yesika for the president? And that was saying, and he asked the woman asked him, say, and I saw the Usika that I didn't know. These are questions that Otobuas with intelligence. No Otobuas ye na taught sebi school ni be our hope, obina hope, and I said delegate now, so to speak today. And it's quite funny. Say people he was so bold to say, as I was entitled. Say he had never NDC for another. Who told you this? When catch all? By what data? What physics? What chemistry? Where in which field? And I will beat me at Siubu, Saudi Adoba and DC for Rabato. Really, Dr. Baumiano Koro take room on Shisha Roba, only do be at them, the track record. Say a candia, wouldn't mean now. A hit fan work can be Biatiao, oh, dear, the Biaka Bitiano. Ono no crano, Yam Totofia, we no more brad that meeting over now. Who the woman here pen drive normally acquisition. And sometimes he speak or background what the wechida or sit Debbie. It is enough for every Ghanaian to make a decision on you or bad does or no crowd one you can't be a ma and the was secret of everything. That's why I'm security agencies need to be bring dead. See or no cross Debbie on some fata. And see, the life no sometimes I so come no enya but traum. Ubeka near mattress. Na or no self style. No, just baby or can't was there. I know not there. Ubi or the baby. By which science? And as I know what will be your baby, you be lose.
Japan take away or no by imagination.
And I'm a groffa so now me temper so that I can flow. Now, oh, Nadia Messer say, could be and then Crawford. this is what goes to them. Nneɛma a wɔn nature yɛ no ɛne na ɛnyini wɔn tratra ho no ɛne na ɛnyini na ɛbite wɔn. The leaders, we call on the leaders say saa nsɛm wei no bi no ɛna ɔka because nipa na wo direct asena on him no not even a single time wɔgyina baabi anya time koraa ma. Say impo leadership by example. So you yɛmfa ne sɛ ɛtidaafo koraa yɛtoto ma ne ho okay wɔn mu mmienu nso ɛ. Tapi na doctor ejina baby aka edi do at. Say is quite appalling. I know okay say o can bibi lastly cry na me see. Or say obi a no sponsor no no the sika no and then the one ka say sika for ni nyansa we wiase. Who told you say you didn't play no or Professor Alote no is gani. Ghana Professor Alote. Mensa Dr. Mensa no is gani. We see, and he pride himself. So Nimyans and go beat me at Tofi and all. Who told you? Or other can say even so to speak, yeah, Papa, despite fine, he has done well and get me see. There be a miss asking me the example of platforms where you crew the most stupid person I know who you crew. O di loto no what it in quantum una dream unza or more when you're no man. O di loto the next moment to see 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms. Come on. Every stupid person on the street in Accra or anywhere can do it. Who told you? You when you for the who? In most instances, Uncle Fon Quayana, Omonya had the 4 baby. There be sciences no boha nanya Yankopon kura decide nyimdiene abono no bia no nye to the 4. How me to onko check Elio Mask. South Africa ya na not. South Africa ya kakran ni ehia pios anu nyame echewa nyame don ade a na afi wodi eno no di ahiafo atem nya ade that's why okoko gina asenso onom no omo kire ni nyanza no tebia me wade unko ayede on free MPP say we challenge him say so osi oye on the agema no he's destructive mission clearly and this are on free so also na free mo ya agema ya na wo bonkwa free si empamo wa wo so bet me free Onia odia microphone flow why na kasa okosa kwa wu yankasa no fact. I mean he's not straightforward. I mean we should the leaders nankasa na amasa na ma we nyina ba. Odia Mr. there about microphone cause na I said the mess ya boil up. Me tie me ba.
Man boil up. The joy tale they say no morning. Yeah no 4 minutes. Perfect.
Yes boss. Medasi. Good evening to you and your panels and everybody down there. Now, when you're queen, me say me the blame no Emma General Secretary Kodia. Share something significant. Time election. Decision a doctor no kabo mo a we take yen one mpanefo nyina who those that matters or who matters e kabo mo a we dwene ye na we take decision say yen consider na mom ye the contest ye and picture was no na e was okona okokasa e na doctor kokasa ye na say sa secret we wo ho ana sa asemi wo ho say ye party ni nyina na won adwene eko benkromu ana wo be kai wo de hye what into suto Dr. Tekremano ana ode be obeyi to abonten. Why then when honorable anasa Kennedy Japan started say all kasa bo doctor chi di doctor di doctor tem de kasa na others and so kasa the same thing. You waited for a whole 1 year, 1 solid year. 1 solid year. Do you know what would have done or happened to doctor? His career, his dignity, his profession. Decision will take you no crown. Today. People could and Crawford imagine no so crack say on your kukudrofo, like Ken said. Say on your kukudrofo. But for all you know, and your kukudro near the election, and intelligence. Good heart. You have to think beyond what others are not thinking. Think beyond that. But who kasama? You see, they are all you see. Give the fool. Give the fool the same dosage of his medicine, and you will see or hear him shouting, wailing, crying, and playing victim. Exactly what Honorable Ken is doing. Nobody has ever mentioned your name anywhere. Like Ken, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and within fan country. But every now and then, what the papa waiting I triapia, and now they do samba. Eya papa mukrapa anke. But the piano, who did papa we at them, who can sama doctor will not respond unless a young yaba social media na yabe jeso, and I say abeka yabet tell. Had it not been us, and papa we can do a debate doctor no one. And when in Crawford na wogu party office in Pennyfono, and can you what be Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on? But Yankopon our heart asuri said your doctor, is a doctor here or you're so wisdomly endowed, say, or see, Abua only dear Yankopon and a prano, or say Asante for and a boo one bad as a worker on us. And our face no will be beera, we Yansen was a penny, a dear mante mate, and now mate mante. You see, you think about it, you decide not to talk about it, you wait for a while and see what in the near future no they are able unveiling, which is going to vindicate you. But you see, Ken, me can earlier on or young other platforms say, why enroll why enroll we wake a crabby uja wo party ni muni nyina mmoa wo de bo a party ne na uja ni anyama uja ye nyina no wo pepa ni nyinara ni nyina akogu kole ni mu say ya fa pepa ye o unless those who thinks like you, those who are like you, those who moves like you, those who does everything like you, one wo bogo siata free mpacho ye nyina ye fa nkwa adwendwene mu ne ye fa si ya ne ye hu say ye bi wo ho a odagotem dada opia wo anaso de ade bo na wo na wo ka no ho a obeye te se wo na wo be nso be kwakwada ne te so no a ye fancy he ya wai me da se
pa rejoice me da se pa dina se ona tap to be mama na me yes that yanko
Mizami da me prove man say dia ensem ne nam me obi be se me kon boko ze ne ya eja Miniam penifo ya kwonu boko ya na ye de yenka ne bebre Mr. Felix me pacho mi pe video ba ko mpe zo boss a video ma mo platform no so mi pe video a doctor ejina baby aka se Ken yesi me pe ba ko pe won say papa we say onye hwan to social media abronya nso yehu ye nkotra UTV nko any program abronya nkotra TV3 nko any program Penipa ya boni din in internal politics we Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia everyone may be new on one spokesperson akwasi kwaten e den on fanye Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia e wo internal election ho akola su konoma bra Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia abonu ummu fa etimi gina ho eto ne yere ho Eden Alex Tete na emrebi odi doctor one dance say o penipa ba ko be o the corruption ebe target doctor no number 50,000 Ghana cedi and Alex Tete huru Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia ati said Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia in a troll lecture note e de mano Canada Japan in power and out of power what bo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia din more than obia what bonidi more than obia Aboa papon ekojina kumase kosa sisifia one chama untumi ene osi enja Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia mano nombo no on twetwe sere ni abasa upa oya manfrani aya kwakofo oba party ni mo ena wo fre Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia edimbe no mo fama no ewo social media ko platform so na kohwe and one kwakotena no say papa no does not exist for you now mumienu no ye ka say obi exist wo obi ma wo Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia or to trim rent free on to rent to trim be bia ubenya agina bia so one more Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia dia unya message in kasa even 2023 o campaign can the obeyama delegate uko John mu ka say obi say the fundamentals are weak and one na eno no o papa ne kan na o ma me ne kan ni yesi agorobe so a efiranopa won hu se odi ntwoba won hu se ni message no enuru the world thinking people no enuru omanim won hu se ensema onam anwa onam Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia onam yala tasem na kronkita bio a ɔde kyerɛ amanfoɔ sɛ ɔbɔ bɛba baby o wode okita nwa okita nsuo odike bɛseɛ kan Japan di Coca-Cola ena we Coca-Cola o metimi aye watena parliament 24 good years watena parliament 24 good years na ɛyɛ na ensɛm bi ɛha ensɛm bi nso ɛsere Mr. Felix obi bɛka sɛ deɛ Adwo Asafo kan out of bitterness ma me more example baako Satama Makokwe equal election on the Adwo Asafo was then pregnant for Canada Japan. Ojina platform so ye campaign e tia Adwo Asafo. O ye campaign di tia onwa oba onwa hye ni yinsen no o ye campaign di tia no. Ene no waba bigina onu mo e ka se Adwo Asafo is speaking out of bitterness. Adwo Asafo is speaking out of bitterness. She knows what she's talking about. She knows the who you are. It said Hadia Semira Baumia any doc enukra nyame mpam na bonsa mo mfemfra. No about bonten and a doctor say and a doc onu no nim doctor inside out. Adwo Asafo kan sembi me den na ye maame amaka ye no. O say me po amene ne wo mamu mienu po no. Hwe de ode ye me na wa oni wuni ba. Obetete you say, you know. Mrs. Delegate bo musuo na mse musubo we di ommo because omo ankasa no se no omahu the real person party no eda na koma so the real person and then na wo kenkan no ensem a wo kenkan yi nyina menya anka metage ne nkofo no ma ba bitie no de akwa compare ne character no ma hwe se entro na wudi wa ha na se no kore na wo ka no just anyawa ade na ensei anyawa ensei ujan mo say ade atachia edi akufo ado atem e wo Heathrow airport and na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia kan you and I were not there and so we there the okotena na tu e de ye na nado danko akufa you and I were there nti betimi attest to it yes enye hu a enye time atachia kan no akufo ado antimi nti no onyani mudidie e man ministerial position ene na munya amaka no onye cheze me hu dia minkapo emotional intelligence zero na yemfa ne ma me mo obi nke metama so
that's